Let's talk about getting free plants by propagating cuttings from tomatoes and other herbs. All you need for this is a cup and some water. Here's my preferred vessel. I like the clear plastic cup. I take a water bottle like this. I'm going to cut this water bottle and put it inside here. This piece fits nice inside here, so I can put my cuttings into here and I don't have to worry about them falling off to the sides. Next, I'm going to dive into my tomato plant right here, and we're going to locate the suckers. The suckers grow out of the crotches between the stem and these scaffold branches. We're going to go in here. We're going to give this sucker a snip. There's our cutting. We're going to take our cup and our cutting. We're going to put our cutting into the cup. You take your cup. We're going to fill this up with some lukewarm water, making sure to cover up a lot of that bottom stem. If it's nice and warm outside, you can leave this outdoors in a sheltered place out of direct sunlight. If you got a grow light set up, I've had really good luck just putting them a little bit off to the side of direct lighting. After about a week, this is what you're going to get. The tomatoes put out a lot of roots. Then you can take these guys and plant it right into a pot. Make sure you plant it nice and deep. Bury that stem because you're going to get even more roots to come out of that stem. Take this, let it sit under a grow light. The side leaves are not going to look that great at first, but you're going to get a boom of upward growth from the top bud in here. This plant is an exact copy of the cherry bomb that I took it off of. So let's look at herbs. I got some sage going on here. It's not rooted yet. Did some mint. The mint rooted. It's starting to put out some more growth from down below. Let's head over to this guy. This guy is a beast with this weird caterpillar thing on it. I am not sure what this is. I think it's catnip. Might be cat mint. We'll have to see when it flowers, but I really like this plant. It's growing under my crab apples. I want to bring this plant to my garden. So we're going to come in here. I'm just going to snip it. So here's our cutting we took. Right here are all the nodes. I have nodes here, here, and up here. These are going to be rooting points for this plant. Now I don't need a cutting this big, but I want to make sure I leave some nodes on here. So I'm going to cut just below these nodes, shorten this guy up, and I'm going to come through, strip these leaves off. Then I'm going to come back through here. I'm going to chop these bigger leaves in half to make them small, and then do the same thing with the top leaves. I'm going to leave the terminal bud at the top here untouched. Then I'm going to take this guy, put him right inside here. So at the bottom here, full of water, right on that node, that's where we're going to get the roots on this plant. We do the same thing we did with the tomato. I'm going to put this next to my grow lights, but you could leave it outdoors in a sheltered, filtered sunlight location. A week and a half, 2 weeks, you're going to get roots on here. Sage, thyme, oregano, rosemary. This will pretty much work on just about any herb you're growing in your garden. Alternatively, you could take your cuttings, put them in some moist potting soil, and skip the step of the water. But I like the water part because I can see the roots forming. And when those roots are over an inch long, I can move them to soil. Worried about losing tomatoes to frost? Have some backup clones ready. Be like your original plant never died because you've made the same exact plant. Free herbs, free tomatoes. Thanks for watching.